Right, let's get this show on the road. If nothing else, it would be good to get some better splits on this. Now that I know a bit more what I'm doing than when I originally set this time. Can't even remember what spawn I had. I'm not sure I was resetting for spawns. That seems good. Let's grab some off here before heading down here. Grab that, copper, limestone, mushrooms, so I can make a battery and a scanner. Yep, we go. Off we go to the wreck. Coming over to a place where sea glides should be a bit more available than normal. I can see one. It's a good start. I can only see one. Oh no, there's one all the way over there. Well, whatever. There it is. Now we do need batteries, like more batteries than normal on this, don't we? We do need a laser cutter and a prop cannon. That said, we can reuse the one from the scanner a little bit. We can also pick those up later, to be fair. Let's keep it relatively standard for now. Drop that for some dogs. That's just another sea glide down there, I think. Heading up through the tube as normal. We don't need any resources immediately to start with. Do still need at least 3 copper. That's 2 of them. That's 3. And 4 quartz. Just doing an early exit here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. It's quite a few quartz. Don't think that's too greedy. Got 8 seconds before you drown after hitting 0, which is quite a long time really. Up we get. There are plenty of copper. Okay, so we got 5, so we need 2 more, that's fine. All very standard stuff at the moment. So we had 9. I think I just come over here. May as well. It's 1, I need another 1. It's 10. That's all I need of that for now, necessarily. Twelve, 13, 14. Decent amount of stuff, 15 I think. Need to make sure I can get some table coral on my way back. Of course I went past anywhere that has table coral. 1, 2, 3. Back we go. Decent haul of miscellaneous bits and pieces. Let's make another cup of glass, I guess. I've got the power to do so, so I may as well. It's a really good start. Won't be dying for a while, so I'll have those. And we build a hat base with the hatch. And a solar panel. And nothing else at the moment. Do that, plot out a second one. We don't need to care about windows in this run. I don't have enough titanium, that's fine. Let's just plot out those two for now. Gather up some bits and pieces. Grab 6 of those. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What space have I got? I can pick up 1 salvage. If there is any. There's one. I'll grab one of these because they are contraband, they don't drop teeth. Make that first. Battery. Battery. And I think I don't have enough copper for the next one. Put those in there, we'll actually keep some of those out. Dump all of this stuff in here. And let's dump one of those in there. Off we go. Two of those. 3, 4 of those. Fairly sure I don't need anything extra out of those. Scan that for extra 2 metal, because it's just bonus at this point. Have you dropped any teeth dogs? I don't see any. That's going to be the annoying thing, as per usual. There's one. That's a good start. Just need to be on the lookout for others. Are you coming for this bit? No. Was that your nest there for some reason? I'm going to drop this over here then. Oh, that was the bad bit, of course it was. God damn it. But I guess I can just leave it there in his nest. Now we'll collect it. Heading back, use up some of this power. I should have got some more gold. Yeah, I should have gone over to the vertical cave. Or come back via the table coral. Never mind. This could all completely die if we get too late a radiation warning anyway. I mean, it would still be a PB even with a bad one, but we want a bit better than just that. I think we've got enough to make a second one now as well. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll just stash that one in there for now because we wanted to gather more resources. Ah, these are swapped around for some reason. There we go. That was weird. Over we come, that's a contraband. 2 dogs here. That's another tooth. That's 2. Where did you take that? Are you heading up here again still, are you? Okay, where's the other dog gone? You're going over there instead? Okay, well that's reasonably close together. I wonder if I can just train them a little bit further. If I give you a little bit of a swipe, you're going after that bit already. You guys need more metal. A lot more metal. That's a good warning. So let's grab that one. Seems metal's going to be a bit of a problem. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping that I'll just stumble across some teeth that other dogs have dropped as well. Pop up here and drop those. There's a dog down with the crashfish, sounds like. That's disappointing. That was a tooth. So that's 3. Got the air. It's running a little bit late, unfortunately. Still need one more. Is that it? That's one. Perfect. Got him. Let's just head down here now, I guess. So I need another 11 copper. That's 1. Oh, getting too much metal in our inventory, probably. Guess we just do this section. 2. You know what? Let's just grab some more of these. That's 3. So I can make the other battery. Yep, full. So I should have enough power in my base to process a lot of that. Make one of those, grab one of these out, make another one of those, finish off this. Make some metal. Make a copper wire. And a battery. Dump all of this stuff in here now. Take out some of this stuff and dump it through into this locker instead. Okay, and we don't need 3 lead in there, we only need 2. Let's just do some metal collection and mobile vehicle bay collection, hopefully. We'll do that while heading north to... I should have taken my other tank, probably. Never mind. Let's go north. Conveniently dropped there. So I'm looking for some laser cutter pieces. That should be one here. Annoying things to have to scan when you can't see what you're doing. Hey, it ticks. Mobile vehicle bays, please. Grab some more metal. Nice Sunday morning. Having a nice Sunday morning, it still is. Oh yeah, I don't have the rebreather. Doesn't matter too much, but do have to be wary. I'll be able to get another one mobile vehicle bay easily enough. Just come up for air. Really should have brought the second tank with me. Down we go. It is only 9 because daylight savings came off. And other people's went on. Which is annoying because it makes it really irritating for streaming and other people watching and for me to watch other things now. It's back to normal essentially for most of the year. Yeah, time zones, man. Okay, I didn't want that to be a mobile vehicle bay, I wanted it to be a laser cutter. Now I have to find one out on the floor randomly. That's fine, I suppose. Well, there's one. Thankfully we're not doing no damage. Gold. Kind of want a silver. See if I can just pick some extra sandstone on my way past. Would be nice. Grab a couple of extra of those as well. No sandstone. I guess it doesn't matter. I was hoping to get one for the rebreather. It's alright. There's the vertical cave, but theoretically I should have been to that already. Also, I wonder if I should have actually made a base back there and then death warped, since this is survival. Uncertain. Glitchless can use more death warps, yeah. It's a case of routing in whether or not they're useful or not. Because there's a bit of, setup time involved in making them work, so I've only got one and one of those. So, we still need 7 and 6 is 13 silver. So that's 2. Do still need some extra quartz as well, actually, come to think of it. And I also need 9 copper. Over here, that's 3 of 13, 4, which means I need 9 more, maybe it's easy to count that, 9 and 7, 9 and 6, 8 and 6, 7 and 6. Six and 6. Gonna save quartz for now. 5 and 6. Haven't actually been in the crashfish zone yet. Just grab a couple of metal on my way back and head out again. That remote storage inventory is so much more pressing in this, unfortunately. And there's fewer metal around than I thought. Oh, there's that one over there I may as well grab. Yeah, need laser cutter, unfortunately. So, excuse me. Let's make another one of them. Got way too much of that. I don't even have all of this that I need. I can make 2 copper wires, so I need 4 more. That should have gone in there in the first place. I've already got the laser cutter. Need cave sulfur, but I'll grab that. So I need 4 copper and 6 more silver. And 6 more quartz. I'm going to go the other way first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 2 and 1 out of 6. We need 5 more silver. We don't need that lead. Four more silver, a couple more quartz. Three more silver. Two more silver. One more silver. That should do. I think we've got... oh, I need 1 more quartz as well. Sure, there we go. Now just metal. Lots of metal. Sure, I remember some contraband being over here somewhere. It's just really quite barren with metal, unfortunately. There's a couple more. Extra tooth that I don't need. I can pick up 1 more if I see one. I guess I'll come out this way next. It looks like it's a really bad split, but it's mainly red because I split for the rad warning really late last time because I didn't notice it. Yeah, 2 more from in here. copper wire, make one more wiring kit, put those 4 back in there, grab out all of these, bar 1, all of those. So still need 4 more gold overall. Dump all of these back in here. Wait a second. Don't mind the bugged fabricator that's still going hard. Swap batteries, make the... Oh, I don't have the propulsion cannon yet. That's right, I don't need it yet. This isn't glitchless. Oh, this isn't glitched after all, so I still need 4 more ingots. It's different if it's an exploitable glitch versus a bug that just occurs and doesn't have any ramifications. So that's 2 more metal. Let's grab some more over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be able to fit in another 3 maybe. Cute. See if there's any over this way. Get a couple of free metal from this. I can get a few on my way to traders later, but I don't want to have to rely on getting too many. That's quite gross. Still got space for a couple. Yeah, well. Can't remember how many more ingots I actually need. See you, Tex. Have a good one. Yeah, must be a bit late there. Got 8 more. Got that for that. Well, I can dump them all in there for now. How many ingots do we have? 5, so I just need 5 more metal. I could probably get it later. In fact, I only need 3 more metal. Maybe 4. Well, that's 1 lot. So I just need 1 more salvage now. That might actually be all I need, especially with this. There we go. Just 11, we've got to be able to go past the toilet paper, right? Yeah. COVID world problems. And now we get these out of here again to make this. And we'll grab these. All of this. And now, we need some extra. Need that. I need to scan another thing on my way. That's fine. Maybe we'll take an extra battery just in case. So scan another thing on my way, get the eye stalk. I'll do leave for mountain at eye stalk. We don't go there, do we? Yeah, that's awkward. Crossing wreck, I guess. Yeah, that works. Hey, here's. Yeah, Subnautica's a visually pleasant game. Generally popular. Doing a bit more of a laid-back stream at the moment. I want to trend a bit further to this way because I want the chance to find propulsion cannon boxes as I go along. I need to overscan this. not get bitten by a bone shark, preferably. So, kind of want to get lucky with some propulsion cannon boxes along here. If I don't, it's going to be rather annoying later. They can be in these little caves, they can also be down on this little ledge here. They can also just be nowhere, it seems. Definitely not getting lucky. Wow, not even one? That's probably a mobile vehicle bay? Yep. Okay, I guess I explore some backup options later. Do have a spare tank, but I'll just fill up on oxygen before going down. Come through here. Sure. Grab lithium. Grab the eye stalk. Just grab whatever's in that. Good, gold. Still need some gold. I need at least one more. Grab the purple tablet and rub my face on it. I think that's probably more than I'm allowed to pick up. 2 spaces. I need 2 more tablets, I guess. Up we go. Another engine fragment, that's handy. I mean, if I don't have to go down to the wreck, that saves some time, because we don't even need a moon pool in this. Jumping up. Out of the way, crab. And grab that tablet. And heading down to the normal place. Just going to grab one of those just to eat it for now, just to keep me going a bit longer with my water. That's going to be a real concern if I do manage to skip the wreck. Because normally I try and look for some boxes down there. So I don't have any space to gather things from here just at the moment, but that's fine. Come down here and build the base as we normally would. It's night time unfortunately, so I can't use it to get oxygen back, but that's okay. And the sun is actually just coming up, it seems. Nice. It's good timing. Put that there, make a wall locker here, dump that in there. So We need another 12 lithium, 1 diamond. We can go looking for that later if need be, otherwise. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So I just need 3 more. That's pretty decent. Yep. Okay. I can probably actually pick them up on the way, or I can just leave them for sparse reef otherwise. I'll pick them up on the way and they'll be the first things to drop if I run into space issues. 1, 2, 3. I think that's all I needed. But yeah, if we find ourselves lacking for space, we'll just dump that. Go over here, grab the last engine piece. Get some water. Just the 1 water. Yeah, that should do, hopefully. Could try grabbing the gel sacks and rubies, and again, if we can't fit that in and we have to go to sparse, then so be it. At least we can eat the gel sacks to get rid of them. It's a kind of an emergency supply if we get low on water as well. Head up this valley here, come up to where there's some mushrooms. Yes, there's some engines around here that I could have just come straight here instead of down to the wreck was the other option. Maybe that would have been a better idea. Never mind. Oh, there's a moon pool, would you look at that? Of course. Just when I don't need it. That's all of that stuff. 1 more ruby would be nice, if I can carry it all, of course. Swimming, swimming, swimming. A little bit further still. Now down. Close enough at least, hopefully. I want to leave it reasonably late. It's not as crucial as it would be for hardcore. Yeah, I still went down a bit early. It's fine. In survival we die, so... Going down on an angle is arguably better than going along the surface and then straight down, but of course, oxygen is the next consideration. But since we're not that concerned about that anyway in survival, yeah, look for another ruby. Preferably conveniently. And hope we get some decent nickel. There's one. Huh, 2 right there. And now we just hold W. Head past this pinnacle. Need to grab a ghost vine from that, ghost weed rather. Might need to do a battery swap earlier than expected, not sure. It's about the right place for an oxygen warning. We're running a little bit behind perhaps. We could either take a death now or later. I think we want to do it later. I'll swap tanks now, take the death later, because we want to have a safety base closer to the passage to the main lava area. So we want to find 3 nickel. Preferably in relatively short order. There's 1 over here. There's 1 over here. It's always annoying you have to go out of your way for it, but you always want to. There's 3 over here. Because you never know when you're going to get 1 later. You'd love to think that I'll just leave that one and get 1 further down, but that's never guaranteed. Whilst the betting I'll pass 3 nice easy ones on the way down here. There's 1 off to the left. Can't remember if I should actually have my other tank on me still. Do this, get in here, leave, and die. Probably double die. Oh well. Fine, I guess. We can leave that base there. There's another nickel there, they're just teasing me at this point. Grab a couple of sulfur on my way here. Because ideally I'll go the other way, it also gets me out of him, out of range of him a little bit. If you dip down that hole, they tend not to chase you as easily. Oh, there's another nickel, what do you know. Hey Yak, how's it going? We're hoping we don't get our butt roasted. That's 1 of them, 3 of them. That's all the sulfur we need, that's quite nice. Good, that's the minimum 2 kyanite we need at this point because it's glitchless. Now we will need 4 more, and I do have the materials for that, or the space for that rather. So I still need 1 more, that's fine. I'll just have to remember to get that on my way out. Glitchless and on reasonable pace, yeah. I mean, my current best for this is not good, so to say the least. I did it ages ago. Now I know a little bit better what I'm doing. That said, I was only like a minute 40 up when I left to go to the mountain, so I'm not doing that great, let's be honest. Grab that, drop off the next tablet. Grab that, come down here. Also, I don't think I have a medkit on me. Oh, I do. Cool, I'll take that now. Because we don't die here in this, unfortunately, despite it being survival. Theoretically, we could if we didn't build a base on the way down. If we actually did it like like hardcore, and didn't die on the way down, we could avoid this. That's a good thought, actually. So I actually lost 15 seconds there somehow. Who knows? Yeah, if you just had a third oxygen tank, like in hardcore, inventory space would be more annoying. But you wouldn't have to do this. You'd have the ion cube from the thermal plant, and you would then be able to death warp back here. The thing is with Glitchless, that safety base is quite useful in case you get roasted by the lava dragons. So I can make 2 of those and get them out of my inventory, and then I can make the second blue tablet that I need. Sure, that's all I can dump at the moment, but that's all I need to dump. Dumping the other oxygen tank I guess would be useful, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 3. Yeah, good. Back we go. Let's just swap that now. Good, I had a spare. Wasn't sure. Up we go. Oh, wait, no, you couldn't do that because then this portal wouldn't be active to come back through again. So no, you have to activate the portal, which means you have to use the ion cube, which means you need another, which means you have to run through, not death warp. Never mind. I'm sure that thought has occurred to me before and I've rebutted it as well, but you know. So I need 1 more kyanite? Yeah, that's fine. Should get them all the way through here. We're going to go out this way. Guess I'll get this one, or one of these ones. God, there's so many resources in here today. You boy, the dream. I could have grabbed that one. Never mind. Or that one, or that one. So many resources. Now the other thing that I do wonder in terms of the splits for this is I can't remember how much stuff I left until the end in my previous run. Because I was in a bit of a habit of getting to the lava zone as soon as possible. Because lava dragons. Especially in hardcore, because if it's going to die, you want it to die sooner. Matters less in survival, but it was probably still my habit. So I do wonder if the final couple of splits are going to be very good, simply because I've done a lot more now, and I'd left a lot of things until later previously. Now we've just got to really cross our fingers, and hope that Clippy is off behind the PCF or something, not behind me. Because sometimes it's just they came from behind and you're just bam, dead. Haven't heard him. He usually does make a lot of noise. There he is.
Yeah.
But he seems to be far enough away. Jolly good. I haven't bothered with a split for entering the PCF. Jolly good. Indeed. So we are a little bit slow, I think, because normally down here is where I do my battery swap, and I had to do it in the gun moon pool instead.
Are you here to play? Others came here once.
I wonder.
Alone. They
No, I'd
bored
need an
me.
extra purple tablet, wouldn't I?
Now they're gone. And instead,
I could make one.
we have
No,
you.
because they're not. Yeah.
We are curious whether you
Having to come over
swim
here is
the
kind of
current
annoying.
or fight
If I could
against
have
it
an extra
as
ion
they
cube, it would be
did.
nice, but I'd have to use a purple tablet in order to do so. And that doesn't seem worthwhile. Yeah, I'd be wasting too much time to save a little bit of time. Not worth it. Away we go. This should be a much better split than my comparison. But I'm not sure how much. Maybe not 3 minutes. Dunno. Drop off this. Up we go. Try and get up here as fast as we can. No, we haven't been able to. Sometimes you can shortcut her animation.
My young need to
That depends on her pathing.
play outside this place.
I think in both my hatch percent runs, glitchless runs, I've been able to have her go straight up here. Now oxygen's going to be a consideration. I have my second tank. I've not even used it. So as soon as she starts blowing away the sand, you can access the pedestal.
Freely what the others tried in vain to take.
And there's the Aurora, so that's good to know. Probably need to take a little bit more damage to die in one jump.
With the passage of
There we go, just made it.
my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right.
So all of
And
them,
break free
make
of their
that.
shells. This
Grab out all of this
is what
stuff
others
if I
could
can.
not
I can't. Just dump the
to you
dead battery because I may as well.
willingly.
Off we go. Oh, I need to deconstruct the hatch, which means dropping something else. No. I really wanted to keep that with me. I just need 3 spaces. This is a bit awkward. I'm gonna just drop that extra tank there. Deconstruct the hatch. Drop those. Pick up my tank again, and that'll be the one item that I've picked up, hopefully. Is there any reason you like to do glitchless runs more than glitched? I wouldn't say I like to do them more, but I like them at least as much. Kind of depends what mood I'm in. Like, I don't dislike glitchless runs like some people seem to pathologically. I don't get that. I'm just going to take a little bit of damage over here. From this cluster here seems good. Maybe another one. There we go. And I did get a seed, of course, because I had the enzyme on me. I need to be able to take my rebreather off. No, I don't. I'm not clipping. Gotta keep that in mind. I've made that mistake before. I mean, mainly I'm wanting to revisit this simply because the current time I have for this category is abysmal. I definitely don't do more glitchless runs. 90% of the ones I've been doing lately have been glitched. I was doing no damage glitchless because it was a thing. But then I was doing no damage glitched. I was doing all blueprints glitched predominantly. It might just be the streams you happen to have joined, I guess. Not sure. So up we go. Do our little parkour section. I'm actually going to grab the purple tablet afterwards, because I have one on me and then I just need that one for treaders. But I need to remember, so we'll see how that goes. Or I'll just jump to my death and forget. And misery. Yeah, so we've actually gone slow on this section again. Interesting. There was that kind of vacillating with the oxygen tank, I guess. I think maybe I should leave a gold, the 2 diamonds, and maybe some of the lithium until sparse. In which case I may as well leave the aerogel until then as well. So we're just going to jump down here and jump in here. Grab that. Yeah, this is slow. I should have just grabbed it on the way up. I forgot that the ramp was all the way over here to get back up, to jump back down. Because we want to take the long jump now. Oh. 26 seconds behind, yeah. So that's mostly just the faffing about with the oxygen tank. We can now ignore the sparse reef entirely. So there's that, which is nice. We still have that on me. We now want that. We need one more. Well, actually, we need a quartz and 2 more, and like 4 metal. But we need to make the laser cutter now. Oh, I need more gold than I realized. I need 2 more gold still. So I need to get some shale on the way. That's annoying. Okay, well, never mind. No more faffing around, let's go. So, if I need 2 more gold, I may just randomly, I mean, I'll be passing some sandstone here. There's 1. Technically 1 is all I need because I can deconstruct a fabricator. So I now need to overscan 2 things in order to be able to build a base to die in. Here's a mobile vehicle bay. Second mobile vehicle bay, good. Now I just need a quartz. There's plenty of them on the way. Okay. Now we go this way. So we don't need to go to the sparse reef, so that's kind of nice. There's sandstone around the wreck. I can try and find gold at. Just gotta hope for some good Cyclops fragments. So we haven't made any major mistakes this run, which is nice. We've had decent RNG as well, which is good. I'm going a bit too far right. It's okay. Let's just go down here. See, now this is the bit that is frustrating about glitchless runs. In hardcore, I do make the Seamoth to make these sections a bit more pleasant, but it's just not worth doing that in survival because you're doing one-way trips. It might not even be worth it in hardcore, to be honest, depending on how lucky you get with Seamoth fragments. If it takes you too long to find them, then yeah, it's kind of on your way, so you're usually fine, but if you're at all scrambling about trying to find them, then that eats into any advantage. Hopefully having the extra oxygen tank here will be worth the 26 seconds I wasted, or more, faffing about with that. So you had 4 of these. Basically it just means I don't need to go up for air here, hopefully, depending on fragment luck. See if I can find another gold. Oh wow, that's very lucky. There's another bridge piece, that's quite good. Swap to our tank anytime we like, and we'll just dump that now because we won't need it again. 3 bridge without even going into the wreck. Incredible. Get 1 hull. There's another hull over here. Well, hopefully there'll be a 3rd inside. Or just outside, but we want to go in. Oh, there's one. Rightfully I should probably have checked inside first, but never mind. Just in case. Good, we picked up the salt. So now we come in here. Cut through this door. Sadly we can't use the new animation skip to make this go faster, because that is a glitch, but we just wait the 18 seconds. And grab this. We're cutting it a bit fine on oxygen, but we should have enough. Grab 3 mushrooms, build a base. Now you're just trying to be obnoxious biots. There we go. Oh, gold split. Nice. Also, what is a trillion anyway? That doesn't make any sense. Down we go. So we can make this, we can make this, we can make that. So we need another 2 things, we need another 4 metal. No, we don't. We don't need anything. Oh, we need the propulsion cannon though, which means we need 1 metal. I needed to keep it titanium, not a metal. That's annoying. We should be able to... what can we actually do? We can really luckily find titanium here. Bingo. There we go. And we can swap batteries, and we can make the propulsion cannon. We still don't have the propulsion cannon. That's right. This is where the run dies. I was meant to go past one of the other wrecks for that. So now I've got to go most of the way to the Aurora. Do I just make the repair tool and go on the top? I think I do at this point. I need to find a crash fish. Crash fish and 1 more titanium. Yeah, I needed to go past another wreck. I forgot. Interesting. Didn't realise that it stayed gone. Back we go. This is going to waste quite a bit of time, because it's slow going up the second entrance as well. So we take out, and then I'll need an extra rubber as well. But it's better than going most of the way there in order to get another, to try and find propulsion cannon, and then not. Off to the Aurora. Afternoon, it's still morning, but it's 10 to 10. See whether or not I do another run of this afterwards, because I would really like to get luckier with fragments, so that I don't have this problem right now. Close enough, yeah, I guess so. I do wonder if it's better, depending on what spawn you get, I suppose. The one I had, obviously, the northern redgrass wreck, was probably the best bet to try and find some propulsion cannon. There was just nothing there. There was only one laser cutter, for crying out loud. Normally you find them at the underwater islands. I needed to go past Wreck 7, yeah, Lifepod 17, on the way to Treaders otherwise. I do wonder if just going there anyway is actually a better idea. Problem is you need the repair tool to get into the lower section, and you're not guaranteed to get enough fragments from the top section. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to do 100% strats for this, because we don't have the propulsion cannon. That means having to run up the top way. It is the way that they expect you to take. Well, there certainly isn't any world record pace, that's for damn sure. But it should easily be a PB, despite this annoyance. Shouldn't need to put out any fires or anything. In fact, I should bind that because I don't need to make anything more with my base. There's one propulsion cannon fragment. There's always one there because it's kind of a hint that this is what you should probably be using to come in here. Didn't pick up the PDA, but we can remember the code. It's 1454. Down we go. And we just need to cut open this door. Yeah, glitchless. If we didn't need to go to the red grasses for the laser cutter anyway, it's almost wondering, I almost wonder whether it's better to commit to not getting the propulsion cannon earlier anyway. Ah, missed the jump. There we go. At least not being hardcore, we can still just die in the fire. Day 6, 7, 9. Donk. There we go. So that's the Aurora done. So I've finished the Aurora in about the time it took Clove to finish the entire thing. And why is my screen shaking? I can start turning all of these plasteel, or these things into plasteel. could have done earlier, I guess. In fact, I probably should have done earlier, because I think it's now night time. But I should have enough power to do everything. If not, I'll just have to use a life pod. I didn't pick up the cubes. That would help. So I need to make a power cell and the mobile vehicle bay. So I want to dump these back in here, and all of these for now. So I need one more rubber, unfortunately. So I also need to make that. I guess maybe I'll make that upstairs. If I was coordinated, what I should have done is set that going while I was at the aura. I put some tools away, didn't I? There's a battery anyway. Yeah, because I should have set the mobile vehicle bay going while I was going to the aurora like Zelda does, because it takes so long to build. Make the rubber, make a power cell. Yeah, you get to choose seed and row. It's yeah, it's whatever the viewer chooses. You specify both. Like, it's free text entry, so you have to specify both. Now I need one of those lubricants. I'll just grab them all. Right. Well, hopefully we've got everything. Off we go. We don't have to go too far at least, so that's a start. Should at least be faster than my hardcore time, which I'd really hope. It's kind of what my goal was with this. A bit of a soft goal anyway. For that I've got to beat 117 or something. Which you really want to. Yeah, the intention with the pick a request a bingo run channel point thing is that if there is something on a grid that you've been looking at or on the current week's grid that you are curious about, that you would like to see run, basically it's a case of if you want to see some routing for it, then that's what you request. And the idea is that I will do it when it's next most convenient for me. Like, I won't extend a run past, like, go into the early hours of the morning just for the sake of it. It'll queue up. I was going to run this category back again, but if you'd prefer to see something like that, then feel free. Give this the nudge that it needs. A little bit far, but never mind. Good enough.
New blueprint acquired. Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helms people should attempt
And we
to
wait.
pilot this vehicle solo.
And we click. And we jump and go down. Make sure that we don't use the ladder clip. Hey, Beots. Thanks for gifting the sub. Maybe they're faster, yeah. Subs do get double points. It's true. Yay, I have a subscriber. I feel famous. But not too famous. Now, assuming I have remembered everything, hopefully. Looks like it. Fairly sure I don't need anything else for this stage. Yep, good. This should definitely be a PB, and it should beat my hardcore time, which is what I was aiming for. Told you I'd sub again when I got the rocket. Well, the rocket is still tier 3, I'm afraid. If I was going to rejig it at all, I would make the Cyclops the tier 1. Simply because its name is Sub, so that kind of seems appropriate. But the Seamoth is also, like, I ranked it in order of ascendancy of the vehicles that you get in the game. So Seamoth is the most common and easy to get. So it's your tier 1, tier 2 is the Cyclops, tier 3, obviously the rocket. Otherwise, what the hell's the point in having tiers? I mean, I'd be happier if I just had 3 emote slots and no tier 2 and tier 3s, but that's not my decision to make. And you need more subscribers to unlock more emote slots, so, you know. Prawn gets no love? Correct. Only if I had an extra slot. Just underneath my hardcore time. 2.3 seconds slower at the end there. Interesting. But overall, 7.5 minutes faster than PB. Not getting the propulsion cannon was annoying. That really hurt.
7, 6, 5,
Making more emotes just for you and putting in 2 and 3. Well, that's what I did. Right.
1.
That's exactly what I did and why I did that. Basically, I can make them wave.
Time capsule jettisoned.
I can do that.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
I saved 12 minutes at the beginning because I split badly in my PB. Because that split is for the radiation alert to keep track of when the aurora will explode. And I didn't notice when it gave me the warning in my PB. And I split it like 22 minutes just because that's when I noticed that I wanted to expect it by. So the latest warning you can get is 15 minutes, so it was a bad split to have, so I'm glad to have overwritten it. But it's a false time save. Like at most that would be a -7. No, yes, yeah. Right, no, at most it should be a like -4.5. But that's why it reckons +10 on the next one.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
So now we get credit rave. I'm gonna go get myself another coffee, I think. Well, I'll finish off what I've got, and then we'll be back for more.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.